Logging, more logging. Welcome back. We are in White Valley. We're going to do airdrome logging today, and we are going to try and start on... There's 3 logging missions left. So I'd like to get 1.5 done today, and then we'll get 1.5 done on Friday, and then logging week will be over. So today's, we have basically 2 medium logs, which is a single load, and then 2 long logs, which come from here, and we are prepped. I've moved vehicles around. We got some fuel ready. I did look at this path, so technically we could go around the other way, up this way, but I think it's probably, I guess we could go here and then across like this. But this is where that pipeline is down, so that would be your excuse to fix the pipeline first if you're doing this logging mission, but that's okay. We'll go around with this one load. And we're getting started at night. It's going to be morning soon. So let's get a move on. Hope everybody's having a good week. It is Wednesday, so after the old World of Warcraft reset, new week, new affixes to do in the dungeons, new loot. Gotta get your loot, you know. We a pretty good week of doing dungeons and stuff last week. Like I said, it's sort of there's a couple of weeks in the rotation that are really unpleasant, and it is no longer that. We're coming out of that week that was a good one from the bad too. So always feels good to have an excuse, I guess, to do have a little bit of fun playing some other stuff. I was actually playing a little bit of American Truck Simulator. We were talking about that in a previous episode about steering wheels and whatnot. And I didn't hook up the steering wheel, but I did use the controller, and it's pretty fun to play with controller as well. And I gotta say, not having this thing plugged in, not having a cable strapped around it is pretty nice. I'm liking the fact that it's wireless. You just you press the PlayStation button like you would normally, and it just turns on and syncs to Bluetooth right away. Don't have to start any software or anything. It just goes. So I'm liking it. It doesn't randomly turn on my old PlayStation 3. I don't even think it's plugged in. Should we get some gas? Yeah, let's get some gas. Let's do a drive-by refuel. So yeah, this and then 2 long logs. The trip is pretty short, and then the next one I think we're going to do is the Mountain River one, which is again 2 medium logs, 2 long logs, and they're going to come from the same places on this map, because there is not any log stations in Mountain River. So, and then the last one is, I believe, 1 medium log and 1 long log to Pedro Bay, and it's like all the way to the end of Pedro Bay. So there's going to be some long trips. This one we might have a little bit of cuts. Let's not roll this. Let's go very slow. This path is a little muddy. Yes, it is. I don't want to be aiming this way. I want to be on the left side, if I remember right. I guess we can try and go over here where it looks like it's maybe a little rocky. Go straight over this. That works. And then we're also going to have to deal with the death tree. Tree that you cannot pass. None shall pass this tree. I don't know if it's on this leg of the trip or the leg that we're going to be doing with the long logs, but we're for sure going to have to deal with it. Get this. This turn is a little bit sketch. Again, we're just going to take our time today. Like I said, there's probably going to be some jump cuts or maybe some speed ups with some music. Oh. There was like a tree or something on the ground there that stopped me for a second. Not the death tree. Not yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was in the... I was going through here in the Voron, I think, when we were exploring, and I just, like, full throttle bounced against that thing. Oh, this tree's gonna be in the way, isn't it? Nope. Yes. Yes, it is. And I remember it just, like, yeeting me backwards. That was when I discovered the death tree. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, we got to be super careful here. I'm driving extra careful today. So I do not want to bring... I don't even have... I guess I do have the money now. In the last episode, when we were doing our logging mission with $900, here's the death tree right here. When we were doing our logging missions with $900 remaining, I thought to myself... I didn't even say it out loud because I didn't want to, but I was thinking in my head... If I dump these logs, I'm going to have to go back and get more because I can't afford a crane to go pick them up. So, we would have been screwed. We would have just been deleting them off the ground and going to get more logs. All right. Step 1. Deliver 2 medium logs to the sawmill. Got that part done. Can we... I'm not going to risk it. I was going to say, can we sneak around behind in this snow? Looks deep. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this back to the medium log station. But it's the same path. So I'm going to just cut. And when we get back, we will be in the slugger with some long logs. So I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. And we have our long logs. Oops, I have a marker still. So I did bring one of the little scout trailers over here because we're going to be through here at least 4 times, maybe 5. It's doing it again. You know what, I think the best way to do this is just go like this to stop that from happening. We'll just edit our route this way. We do have to... The death tree is like right before the log station, so we're going to have to do that several times. Total of 4 with this truck and trailer. It did turn to morning as we were bringing the other one back as well, so that works out. Yeah, we left a little fuel trailer over there. There was the 2 at the garage over here, so I just brought one over. Figured there's no fuel along this path, so... It's another idea I have that... wouldn't make it easier, would make it more challenging and realistic, is if you could either damage or pop tires on trailers. That would suck. But it is realistic. You could blow a tire on a trailer. Let's go in low through this. This is this real deep mud. It's making it through. It's got enough weight, I think, is what's really helping this. We're getting down to the dirt below the mud. There we go. Regular low looks to be the right speed through this. Yeah, low high is, or low plus is spinning. So yeah, we're going to be extra careful with this thing because I do not want to be picking up logs 3/4 of the way through this trip. Probably just going to be cycling low gears through this entire thing. Keep it slow. And we might, I don't know, depending on how much I cut this episode, maybe we'll be able to fit both of these in. But again, I'm not going to get too far ahead. I'm not going to have too lofty of goals, because realistically, the next one is going to take it's a pretty long trip, but it's a pretty direct trip. I took a look at it, and from this long log warehouse, we just take the main path north to the Mountain River Gate and go through it and go north again down that hill that's super steep to the sawmill and turn it in. So it's not a bad trip. Just need chain tires for the icy roads, that's it. It's like almost all on road. I thought about maybe moving the fuel Kodiak to the sawmill in that area, but I was like, there's enough fuel, I think, to make the trip there and back and then refuel. There's the cat along the way, and then this little fuel trailer that we left at the log station. So yeah, we got to do that trip twice with this thing. And then a single load of medium logs with the trailer. Ooh, let's keep slow. A little bit of a bounce there. Slow, 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 slow. The trailer was moving around. I was more worried about the trailer than the truck. And we have the death tree. This path is going to get worn out by the fourth time through here. But then once we're done, we don't really ever have to come back through here, I don't think. I guess, I don't know yet. Maybe there's a delivery to the sawmill or something. It's possible. We're definitely going to do that pipeline next, I think. It's going to be next week, of course, after we're done with all the logging missions, but logging week is going to continue. We will finish all of our logging, and then we can sell our trailers right away. Let's get rid of them. So we won't need them until the next region. Okay. There's one. 3/4 of the way done. Should we go through this way? Let's see if we can make it through this way. For science. There's trees. See how deep this is. Not very. So far, so good. That is a doable path. Oh, we're going to use that again. I wouldn't do it with the logs on, probably. It's probably a little snowy, but... Alright, so from here, I'm just gonna speed up time. We're gonna zoom over, pick up more logs, bring them back, and then we'll be back when we're finishing off this particular contract. We're back and we're gonna go this way. It looks like a not terrible path to make. Which it is not. I love the way that this thing moves around in the mud. It's got so much, like, I feel like because it's so tall, it like amplifies the movement. $27,000. That's exactly what we needed. Okay, so I'm gonna find a different way out of here because that mud pit is slow. We're gonna go the same way we took the dairy. Go this way. Get out of here. Go this way. Go this way. We kind of have to make a weird loop around that trailer that we left there. That's okay. And we're going to activate that next task right away. Which is... not that one. That one? That one. I think what we're going to do... we do have time yet. We're going to do... at least one of the long logs. And then the medium logs, and for sure we'll call it there. Well, I don't know. I guess I can't say for sure. We'll see how much time we have left. If maybe we want to be taking the last set of logs to end the episode, maybe. And then we can just do our extra long trips for the final logging episode on Friday. That one's going to be, like I said, all the way out to Pedro Bay. That's going to be a trip. Luckily, we don't need the medium log trailer for that one. We can actually sell the medium log trailer after we're done with this next 2 double medium log task. I guess I should make sure before I do that. We'll double check. I don't want to buy it again at 30%. Sell it for 30% and then buy it back again for 14,000. That would suck. There goes all of our profits from our missions here. Yeah, this thing is like I said, it's very, I feel like it's very amplified, like the exhaust stacks kind of shaking. Looks really good. Whoever designed this mod, I think it was Mr. Buses did this one. Top notch. I'm a fan. Got a lot of, you can tell it's got a lot of frame twist in it too. If you're looking at the frame right now and just watching it kind of twist. Which is realistic. Trucks do that. Yeah, if it's mud one way and mud another way, but this one's not as bad. That other mud, the mud towards the log warehouse or the log station is that's slow. Can I cut through this? No, let's not cut through that. That looks like deep snow. We'll just take the path. Going high. Can pick the speed up a little bit here. So yeah, this is going to be our path for the next set of logs, the 2 long logs. I think we'll do that one right away since we're in this. We'll take one of these all the way out there just to show you the route. It's not too bad. It looked worse than it was going to be, and I think if we did it from the log station in Northport, it would be far worse. This one is just very direct. This little bit off-road, it's not even really that off-road. This is the only off-road part, really, right here to the log station. We will top off with our little scout fuel trailer that's over here. I still need to do, there is, right down here, there is a restocking station, so I'm going to have to do some restocking of repair parts at some point. There's also one, I think, in Mountain River, maybe? I don't remember where the other one is. Okay. This is a little muddy, too. This is the terrain deformation, which is going to go away when we do this next trip, because we're going to change maps. Yeah, as you go through this more times, it just gets more muddy. Okay. Do some drive-by log picking. I was watching, there was a clip, like a short on YouTube of, like, whatever, 200 IQ level, I think is what it was called. I don't remember who made it, but it was, a guy that, like, winched to a trailer as he was going top speed and, like, whipped it around behind him and then, like, hit the menu, hit attach trailer, and attached the trailer while he was going full bore. I was like, that was fucking slick. That was good. That was a good one. I gave that one a like. Whoever did that one, I don't know. It was just a real short clip. Which way do I have to go? Left. We're not going through the death mud again. Out to the road. It's going high. High seems to be a pretty good speed for this thing to not feel like I'm gonna roll the logs over. Yeah, this is where we parked our gooseneck trailer. Just kind of put it up on a hill there so I could get under it with anything. Sometimes it's a little hard to get under that trailer. So yeah, I don't even need the map. I'm just going to go straight this way until I see the arrow thing for Mountain River. Because there is a gateway that takes us directly there. Follow this road all the way north. We'll do a drive-by fuel refill at the Cat. Oh, shoot. I did it wrong. I did it wrong again. It's okay. I can feel the cat from the gas, the gas that I accidentally took for him at the one time. All right. I was watching through some of my previous videos, and that episode where I was in the Voron doing a bunch of contests, and I kept like not seeing the quest completion. I think it was just me like spamming the, you know, X button on my Xbox or my Xbox. Nobody plays on Xbox. No, just kidding. My PlayStation 3 controller. I think I was just hitting the button too fast. I was excited. I was doing so much in that episode. I was like, man, this is great. So yeah, just up here we should, that's the arrows to the left there are the medium logs that I left on the trailer. Those are already, I'm at the log station over there with the dairy special, but it's got its logs already, so I'm ready to go with that one. And soon enough, we'll be up here. We should be seeing the gateway soon, hopefully. There it is. But hey, just follow the road. It's a very easy path. I definitely taking the logs off-road is both extremely fun and terrifying at the same time. I think that's why I'm starting to like it. You're seeing like the logs bounce and flex and shift around, and the cab of this thing is bouncing back and forth, and it's like, oh god, I'm gonna roll all of these logs onto the ground and I'm gonna be super mad. Somebody go get me a cape so I can be super mad. Question is, am I going the right way still? Yes. Oh. It veers right here. I think that's the way we're going to come from with the medium logs. Have to make a very sharp 180 turn with the dairy special. Not very good at it. Yeah, and then, oh, you know what we can do? If we finish this, I know what we're going to do. We have to do that, we have to do a little bit of a prep work and do that down pole in Pedro Bay before we do the Pedro Bay logging task. Or contract, task, mission, quest. They're all the same thing. Activity that you must complete. Okay, so we should just have to go down this hill, yep. We're gonna make a right. I'm not even gonna map it. I am gonna go in low plus to maintain my speed down this hill. As the past few times I went down this hill, it's been extra scary, and I do not want to lose these logs 100 feet from where I'm going with them. Because this hill is icy, and if you start going super fast, it's not the truck that I'm worried about. It's the trailer whipping sideways on this icy road that will make me lose these logs. So I'm going to play it smart. The trailer that you can't change the tires on. There is some mod trailers. Somebody recommended to me some mod trailers, and I think at some point I might look into it, but like trailers that only have highway tires are kind of annoying, I guess. It's not the end of the world, but okay, so how are we doing on time? We do have time to bring the medium logs over. Oh, hey. Hello, Voron. You're still here. Okay, I need to get one of these trucks out of the way. It's going to take this guy around the bend here. And we'll park it, and we'll swap back over into the dairy special. We'll bring the medium logs over. Stop engine. Okay, so in White Valley is the dairy special. Let's go get this guy. Get him some logs. Or actually, he's already got logs. get him a path. Let's see, which way do we want to take? We want to go... I'm going to just do it again like this. Seeing as my targeting has been kind of weird lately. When I use the mouse especially. Okay, so let's go like this. And like that. Off we go. So yeah, this will be everything except for one long logs that we need. I think we can do that in the next one. If we have time at the end of this one, we'll go and do that task in Pedro Bay. Just to get it knocked out. I think we will. With the amount of skip that I added plus the fast motion, probably be okay. Do that real quick. That's how we'll end the episode with almost 2 done, and we'll finish the last bit of this one, and we have 1 medium logs, which I think we're going to have to come all the way back here and then take it all the way out to... This is probably the easiest one too, yeah. I think we'll come back here for both. Get our 1 medium logs, 1 long logs from here. Take them all the way out to Pedro Bay. We might switch vehicles. We'll park the Slugger and try a different long log vehicle. Just for sake of trying something else. Alright, so let's get... This is... Again, not a super long path. It's not terrible. It always feels longer than it is when you go through a couple of maps, but it's really not that bad. Especially in the... Like, Alaska is, it's got quite a bit of road. It's just icy. You just need to plan ahead with chain tires, but... It's pretty easy travel, though. Especially for all these, 'cause there's pretty much everything I have left is just a massive amount of cargo. We'll have to, next week, we'll have to plan out some purchases of trailers. I think we might buy one of those that we can tow behind that's 4 or 5 slots. The flat, or not the flat, but like the vehicle carrier one with the ramps. I think that's a 4-slotter. And then we'll see if we can do this one. I think this one can do the 3-slot with the mini crane and a trailer. We'll see what vehicles we have that can do that. I think this one can. I don't know if the Azov is long enough. We still don't have enough to buy the other Azov. That one I know can too. Okay, so I don't need the map for this again. We'll go turn this in and have a whole mass of vehicles over here. And then, yes, we will go do that task in Pedro Bay. I think it's just 1 or 2 pieces of wood, which there is there. Like the wooden planks. We have the unicorn over there that can go do that quickly. Haven't used that guy in a while, too. We'll go visit the unicorn. We do have a fuel truck out there. We have 2 fuel trailers yet. There is some deliveries that go to Pedro Bay. I'm assuming they probably also go all the way down to that super far delivery point. But we're going to have a lot of fuel left over when we're done. I keep saying that as well, but I can see we're going to be leaving some big fuel trailers here in Alaska that we're going to come and get again in other maps. Okay, medium logs. Let's just shut this off right here. And let's take a look. We want to go to Pedro Bay. We want to hop in the JB Fleet Star. And I want to activate that task right away. Where is it? Pull down this one. I think there's like an actual pole in the way. Okay. So that's good. Now let's map our route here. We're going to go this way. This way. Go through this. Get that. We'll cut across the river again. Since we know this thing can do it. I don't know if the turn-in is probably down here. But we need to open this up just to make sure we don't have any problems getting logs out there in the next one. Do I need fuel? No, I don't need fuel. I'm full. Whoa. I forgot how good this horn is too. Oh, don't smash my fuel tank. I see you. Let me drive over you. Okay. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Oh, this is gonna... Nope. Nope. Okay. That looked deeper than it was. So another thing I'd like to consciously get better of is turning on and off all-wheel drive, even though it's not completely necessary, but there is like benefits of... I was watching some of Zorshik's stuff, and just making the comment about doing, like, changing from all-wheel drive to not all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive gives you more power to those rear wheels, which can help you get up hills and that kind of thing. So, I mean, there is benefit to switching it on and off in non-modded vehicles, in underpowered vehicles. I guess in mod vehicles it doesn't really matter. They tend to be balanced a little bit better. But I do want to be better at switching quickly. I don't have a lot of vehicles. I guess this one is a diff lock, where you can have the diff lock on if you're in low. Yep. Is it bark time? I heard the dog go up to sit on the couch, it sounds like. Okay. There is definitely times where you just don't need all-wheel drive, and I tend to just drive with it on, and some vehicles it doesn't matter. There is some vehicles that the all-wheel drive loss to fuel is not a big deal. And then there is some vehicles that it definitely does make a big difference in how much fuel you're using. And I should be better at it. One of the reasons why so I do Twitch every now and then for World of Warcraft, and it's not for viewers. I don't do it for subs or viewers. I do it so I can record my gameplay sessions for free and not have them on my hard drive, and then I watch it back to see if I'm like missing pressing buttons at certain times and that kind of thing, and it's something that can help you improve your gameplay by watching yourself back. So if you have the ability to record yourself play video games, try it once. Try it and watch yourself. And I know it sounds weird, but if you watch your gameplay back, you can definitely improve your gameplay in a lot of situations and find things that you could be doing better. Things that you could have done to save yourself, like if you're gonna tip or something, you know, I could have winched there, or I could have, you know, taken this other route, you know, that kind of thing. You can see what you did wrong, you know. Nothing wrong with that. I forgot how speedy this thing is. The old unicorn's got some guts. Such a cool, it's such a great add-on for, or a mod for this truck. Because I always liked the Fleet Star. I always thought it's like the Chevy, right? You know, like it's just a good old boy from the beginning days. You start with this truck. Oh, you know what? I forgot to take a screenshot again. Well, it is what it is. We'll figure it out. Can I turn it in here? No. Okay. I do have to go up here. Fallen electric pole. Yeah, and if I remember correct, it's like directly across the path, and I'm hoping this fixes that. So it was kind of hard to get over. Yep, there it is right there. I see it. Does this fix that? It does. Okay, perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Make it so I'm not going to like throw logs off right at the very end. That would be irritated by that for sure. Okay, so let's get this thing out of here. What is this? Delivered to the boat station. A curtain side trailer. We do that? Yeah, we did do that. You know what? We're gonna leave this thing sort of out this way. It can be a last resort fuel if we need it, as our trucks are coming past on this extremely long trip. We'll just leave it right here since we don't have to go this way. With we're going to be coming through this way with all of our logs, like down this way here, like that. Okay, so let's shut this off. I'm actually going to switch back into Mountain River. Let's grab the dairy. Let's take this one back. Oh, that's what I wanted to look at. Before I do anything, let's take a quick peek at contracts. So this is one that is not... There is no wood in any of these. That one has a single medium log. I just want to see if it's safe to sell this trailer. I don't believe there's any here. Drilling equipment, consumables, concrete blocks, cargo delivery. Blackbird is more big trailers, pipeline repair, drilling spare parts, another big trailer, drilling spare parts. Okay, so we definitely don't have any more logging content or missions after this, unless there's some sick person that made a logging contest, and if there is, well, we'll buy another trailer. So let's find a trailer store. Here's one right there. Let's go this way. Go this way and sell this trailer, and then we will end the episode. I'm gonna take this guy back to... We actually need to go this way. We'll loop back around. That's okay. There was probably a trailer store on the way, actually, in White Valley. Actually, let's look at that before I do make this extremely long, unnecessary trip. White Valley. Is there a trailer store on the way? That is Northport. That is not White Valley. There is. There is a trailer store on the way. Okay, so we'll just go back the normal way then. So that's the plan. We're going to take this, sell the trailer off, fact, let's here's an idea. I'm gonna screenshot right now. We're gonna pull up next to the other logging truck, and we'll get both. Except this is sort of a bad angle. I'll pull this ahead. Come on, go forward. This will be our screenshot. All of the logging. Sure. All right, we can shut this down, change back to this guy. We'll sell this trailer and then we will call it there. Let's get this guy back over here. Yeah, and then I'll bring this other truck with me off cam, and we'll get ready to do our last long logs to start the next mission. It might be with a different vehicle. We'll see. Possible I'm gonna grab another vehicle for it, just to try something else. Oh, you know what we need to do before I do the end here? You want to see? Let's do it after we sell this trailer. I want to see how much money we're at. How are we doing? Because we're going to turn this one in and make another 20-something thousand, I think. We do not need this trailer, though. Minus one expensive trailer that you have to buy in every region. What are we at right now? 38,000. Okay, we're doing good. Still not enough to buy the extra Azov, but eventually we'll get that one. I am gonna buy it. I do like that add-on. Or that mod. I keep calling them add-ons. I just make up words for things if you haven't figured that out by now. Sometimes my brain goes faster than my mouth. I think that's a standard problem for most people that like to play lots of video games. I think we're always thinking about the next step, 5 steps ahead. You have to strategize sometimes, Yeah, somewhere up here is a trailer store. We'll find it. I think it's this one. Ooh, bark clock. Every episode never fails. Bork, 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 bork. He likes to bark at things. What can I say? He's my good boy. I think this is the trailer store. So how much do we get from selling this thing back? We had 38.6. 38.6, and we get 30%, I believe, is what I set this at. Oops. Where's my trailer? Oh, there. So now we are at 42.8. Whoa. We got like 4,200 bucks from that. 14,000, 4,200. I mean, it's better than hard mode, I guess, or you get nothing. You just have to buy them in every single map and throw them away. Where's our log station? Actually, we can cut through this way. So I'm going to make a path. We're going to call it there. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Get over to the log station, get a single set of logs. And we'll be ready to go for the Pedro Bay mission. But as always, like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll catch you guys in the next one.